My name is Harmeet Mains, and I will be providing my closing statement on the debate of should all publicly funded palliative and hospice care facilities be required to offer medical assistance in dying, also known as MAiD. My stance on this topic is that all publicly funded palliative care or hospice settings should not be required to provide medical assistance in dying. I will discuss why over the next few slides. Since being legalized in Canada in June 2016, medical assistance in dying has been a heated debate topic. The primary goal of palliative care is to provide comfort, alleviate suffering, and improve the quality of life for patients with serious illnesses and not to hasten death. Mandating MAiD within palliative care services could fundamentally alter the trust and fundamental principles of palliative care. It is important to have clear lines between palliative care and MAiD to ensure that patients receive appropriate information and support that meets their needs and preferences. By keeping these services separate, patients can make more informed decisions about their end-of-life care options, thereby safeguarding their autonomy and ensuring that their choices for end-of-life care are respected. Physicians and nurses may feel negative emotions and experiences to the process of providing MAiD to their patients. These include describing the work as being demanding, report being exposed to emotional pain, overload, and work-related stress. The emotional and spiritual experiences associated with end-of-life care can include fear, anxiety, powerlessness, uncertainty, distress, grief, and frustration. Physicians providing end-of-life care are subjected to a variety of stresses that may lead to burnout and compassion fatigue at both individual and team levels, resulting from an emotional toll from being constantly exposed to death. Institution conscientious objection is a refusal of healthcare institutions to provide MAiD as it violates their ethical standards and missions. The College of Physicians and Surgeons in BC provide that the physicians have the right to decide whether to perform MAiD and may make a personal choice not to assess patients for and or perform MAiD based on their values and beliefs. All medical and healthcare services are not provided at each healthcare facility in the country due to infrastructural constraints, staffing resources, and inadequate specialist expertise. Mandating MAiD will place a greater strain on an already strained healthcare system. MAiD raises important ethical concerns about life and the autonomy of individuals. On one side, proponents argue that individuals should have the right to choose to end their suffering and die with dignity. On the other side, opponents believe that intentionally ending life, even to alleviate suffering, is morally wrong and undermines the intrinsic value of human life and palliative care principles. There is no doubt that patients should be able to access MAiD if they choose to do so, but mandating publicly funded palliative care settings is unjust. There needs to be a team specializing in MAiD that leads a patient through informative education and resources to enable them to make the decisions. For example, as neonatal intensive units are not available at all publicly funded hospitals, services for MAiD should be specialized to ensure the optimal service and care can be provided at select hospitals. MAiD has been legalized in Canada, and those wishing to access MAiD should be able to. However, publicly funded palliative and hospice care settings should not be mandated to provide MAiD. This will ensure the core principles of palliative care are upheld, ethical beliefs of healthcare providers are respected, and ensures patients receive the compassionate and patient-centered care with full autonomy at the end of their life.